Lunges are basically what we do when we want to get something from the ground. Hello, now it's time for your lunges. All right, so we have done your squats. Now we're gonna do lunges. If you're doing this back to back, your legs might be a little tired, a little sore. Maybe shake them out a little bit, right? Add a little stretch, shake them up. Okay, now lunges are basically what we do when we want to get something from the ground and actually use our legs, right? So we actually, normally we gotta go like this and grab something from the ground to be more efficient in the movement and to take some pressure away from your core and your back. The best thing would be to use your legs, right? So today we're gonna fine tune your lunge, the forward lunge, and to make sure that we are in the right alignment, okay? So just like the squat, you're gonna set your feet under your hips, and then you're gonna step back and come down to the ground. Now have a look at your knees here. If you have a mirror, you can do it in front of a mirror, and you're gonna look at the alignment of your knees. Make sure that this front knee is directly over your ankle, and then you've got this knee directly under your hips so that there's 90 degrees in the front and 90 degrees in the back. Now notice that my feet are slightly open, so it's hip distance. It's not closed like this, because if it's too narrow and you come up, chances are you'll be wobbly and fall over. Always have a nice hip width base, okay? I suggest doing this next to the wall, all right? Tuck your toes under. Okay, and then push off the front heel and come up. Or best to push off the whole foot, actually. All right, so being upright here, this is now your lunge stance, okay? So you have, this is exactly where it is. So every time you want to set up your lunge, you can do that. You can come from the bottom, 90 here, 90 here, 90 here, and then come up. So this is now my lunge stance. Ooh, too narrow, okay? And then navel in, shoulders back. Okay, so the goal, you don't have to go all the way down to the ground. You want to get 90 degrees over there and then come straight up. So you're pushing off with the whole foot in the front, and then you're driving with the toes in the back. So your back heel has to stay up, and you really have to bend that back knee. What I want to avoid is kind of doing this. Okay, you may lean forward, and this will actually activate more of our mama butt here, right? So you can be hinged and leaning forward. Okay, hinge just means you're pushing the hips back and you're basically flexing your spine. Okay, so you're going forward. There. If you are leaning forward this way, you're gonna feel it here, right? So let's take a breath here. Let's do it about 3 seconds coming down. Leaning forward so we can feel it in the butt. Okay, so we're gonna hinge. So not this way, push back. So you can use your hands and actually push back. So your back is still straight, your chest is nice and proud, and then you're drawing in as you blow, right? So inhale into the ribs, and then exhale down. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale up. One more, leaning forward, or hinge forward. Inhale, exhale down. Inhale, exhale up. Okay, we're gonna switch it over. So again, set your feet under your hips, step back. This time, I want you to try it upright. Okay, so instead of hinging and leaning forward, stay upright, lean back. Okay, well, not super back. Lean back, stay neutral. And then, so you have your rib cage and your hip in one line. You're gonna come straight down and drive up. So I want you to feel the difference between the hinged forward and the upright, because that's a little less butt, a bit more hip and quad. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Please remember you can be holding onto the wall for this if you feel like you're a bit off balance, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, breathing in, breathe out, come down, and up. One more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, so these are the two variations for your lunge. You can be driving the hips back, being in that hinge, and then really focusing on the butt. If you're upright, you can be focusing a bit more on, you know, the hamstring, the hip, a little, not just on the butt. Now that's your static lunge. In the program, sometimes I'm going to tell you to do a static lunge. Sometimes I'll tell you to do a stepping lunge. So we're going to practice a stepping lunge. Right, so set your feet under your hips again. This time you're going to step forward, come down to 90, come back up, and step back. And same on the other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you're getting off balance, you can also grab a chair, and then you can hold on to the chair, step, and step forward, or the chair next to you if you like. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale, step forward, exhale down, inhale, exhale back. Remember to push off that whole foot. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Nice, and those are your lunges. We also have side lunges. When we perform the side lunge, right, you're gonna set your toes pointing in that direction. Okay, so toes are pointing that way, knee over your heel, and then you're gonna push off. Right, so sometimes it's gonna be a front lunge, forward lunge. Sometimes it'll be a side lunge. Just remember whenever you perform the side lunge that your knees and your toes should be pointing in the same direction, slightly to the side, okay? All right, there you have it. You can do that over again if you want a little bit more of a workout. Remember, as always, be aware of how your body feels, focus on your breathing as much as you can, and that's it, off you go. Oh, Mama Brain totally forgot. Like and subscribe so that you can continue to learn how you can be Mama Fit.